Oh my god, that looks so stupid when I see it. It just looks stupid. Look at this. This is so dumb. Alright, well, I didn't make this stream to look like a dumbass. I mean, okay, technically I did because I'm always a dumbass when I stream. God damn it. Oh, man. But the real reason I made this stream was to talk about my favorite animes from least favorite to number one favorite. So, strap yourselves in. This is going to be a long one because I have quite a few anime to get through today. Now, let's see. What's the first one? Well, maybe I should wait for people to join, actually. That way I don't, just feel like I'm talking to myself the whole entire time. Because if I feel like I'm talking to myself the whole entire time, things are just going to get, it's just going to get weird. Like, I'll just start saying stupid crap. Like I always do. When I'm alone. Sorry. Let me just see if I can get people on here. Stupid. Sorry, my mic's out of whack. It's insane. Don't worry, everything's fine. Nobody panic. All right, nobody panic. Nobody panic. Okay, so everybody, stay calm. Stay calm. Remain calm. Remain calm. Jeez. Keep forgetting I have Discord on this damn computer. Ugh, God. Hey, alright, so, anyway. Favorite anime to least favorite anime. We're going from least favorite first. Alright, so my least favorite is gotta be... God, if I had to choose one, I'd say Naruto. I'm not too fond of Naruto, mainly because it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how can you put a giant fox into a kid, let alone a baby, or any human? Doesn't really make much sense to me. I know anime is not supposed to be realistic, but it still just doesn't bode well with me. Not to mention that it's got like some kind of... Okay, I don't really know much about Naruto, but so I can't really say I don't like it, but I'm not too fond of it. I've watched a season, so yeah, I can't really say I don't like it if I haven't really seen all of it, but I mean, let's just be honest. This is just my opinion, so don't be mad, okay? Anyway, moving on. Attack on Titan. Why? Why? Just why? That's all I can say. It's just why. Now, I know Attack on Titan may seem awesome, and I agree, it is awesome, but just why? Why? The main character is just fighting to get revenge on the Titans for killing his mother. And while his motives are understandable, it's foolhardy to fight for revenge. And you can't really say that you're going to kill all the Titans for revenge if you get yourself eaten by one. Not to mention, he turned into one afterwards. Like, how the hell does that work? It makes no sense. How do you become a Titan after being eaten by one? Not to mention, Mikasa just went into the academy just because Eren signed up. And Armin, he doesn't even fight. He's just a pansy. And when Eren went into Titan form to freaking block up the hole that the Colossal Titan kicked in, he went out of control and almost killed Mikasa. Like, what is wrong with this anime? There's a lot wrong with it, but it does have a bit of logic behind it, and it does make sense. I completely understand where they were writing it. I just have a problem with the logic that they came up with. Like, hey, Titans, let's make a story about a kid who wants to kill all Titans because they killed his mother. That's my main problem with it. Other than that, it's alright. Next up is Dragon Ball Z. Well, actually, Dragon Ball GT specifically. Dragon Ball GT, it's bullshit. That's all I can say about it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, okay? Dragon Ball GT is bullshit. It sucks. You can't expect me to like Dragon Ball GT, okay? Just trust me on this one. Dragon Ball GT sucks. And now we're going on to Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is, well, let's just say that Dragon Ball Z, it's kind of, what's the right word? Kind of weird. Like, it goes off of Goku fighting his brother, finding out he's a Saiyan. There's so many plot twists and turns, and it's overall nuts. Not to mention that Goku went Super Saiyan, and if the Cell Saga was never a thing, Goku would have never killed Frieza. Goku would have killed Frieza, But Goku couldn't kill Frieza because the Cell Saga came along. And then after the Cell Saga, let's just say that that was, I don't know. But my main problem is Majin Buu. Like, what kind of a name is Buu? Think about it. Buu. Seriously. What kind of name is that? Majin Buu. Just say Majin Buu, alright? Say it. Majin Buu. It's so weird to say. And it makes no sense. Like, Majin Buu. What kind of name is Majin Buu? And what kind of name is Babidi? Or Deborah? It's off. It's odd. It's really odd. Now we're going on to Dragon Ball Super, the successor to Dragon Ball GT. Now, Dragon Ball Super is what overshadowed GT and made GT not canon, since GT was originally supposed to be canon, but then Dragon Ball Super came along. Monster Incorporated, I don't think, is an anime. It's made by Disney, so I don't think it counts as anime. Unless I'm wrong and I'm just looking like an absolute dingus. But anyway, Dragon Ball Super. It's crazy, because Beerus came along, God of Destruction, attacks Earth, looking for the Super Saiyan God, which is my problem. What kind of a name is Super Saiyan God? Oh, no. Majin Buu. Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, back to Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super. Super Saiyan God. What kind of a name is Super Saiyan God? It makes no sense. It's like Super Saiyan God. Never heard of it. And right before Beerus was gonna give up, Goku came in and asked Shenron what a Super Saiyan God was. Shenron, a magic wish-granting dragon. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, no one else knew what a Super Saiyan God was. And then they perform this kind of like ritual thing to create the Super Saiyan God and give it all to Goku to turn him into a Super Saiyan God, which made Vegeta jealous, obviously. Then Goku and Beerus fought. Beerus fell asleep after beating Goku, and he almost destroyed Earth. Then fucking Frieza got resurrected and started training to kick Goku's ass because he got his ass destroyed by Goku the first time on Namek, and because of that, he wanted to get revenge. And because he wanted revenge, he started training to get a new form, of course. Then after he got his new form, he called it Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza. Brilliant name, Golden Frieza. Not cheap at all. Someone put hashtag cheap Frieza in the comments or the chat. Please. Back on track. Then after that, Goku Black came along. And Goku Black is basically Zamasu, who stole Goku's body. More on that later. Goku Black's been destroying Earth and just killing everybody, sparing no one, going with some kind of weird project called the Zero Mortal Project. And apparently that project involves killing all the mortals. So, yeah, that's the Zero Mortal plan. Then afterwards, the friggin' Trunks went back to the past to tell Goku and Vegeta. Trunks attacked Goku because he thought he was Goku Black. And I'm not kidding. That is actually what he's called, Goku Black. He is literally called Goku Black. I can even pull up Xenoverse 2 to prove it. Like, I am not kidding. That's actually the name he went for, Goku Black. Seriously, I am not kidding. I'm seriously not kidding. I'm pulling up Xenoverse right now to prove it. Yeah, we got it, Trunks. Oh wait, this isn't Megalovania. My bad. Alrighty, time to prove it. Sometimes I don't really feel like I gotta prove things, but I just feel like I gotta prove it here because people are gonna think I'm just. I don't know why people don't, because sometimes people don't believe me. Here it is. All right. See? Goku Black. You see that? See? See that? Goku Black. That is what it says right there. Goku Black. I told you I was not kidding. Anyway, back on track. So, basically, Trunks went to the past and informed them of what's going on, and then took them to the future to fight Goku Black, and then Zamasu was there as well, who took Goku's body with the Super Dragon Balls, and Goku Black got a transformation called Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and then they absolutely destroyed Goku and Vegeta. Then they went there, then they retreated, recovered, and went back again. Still got destroyed because Zamasu's immortal. Then they went and they got destroyed. And then they went back again, and Goku had a plan to seal Zamasu away, and that failed. And then Zamasu and Goku Black finally had enough of this bullshit and decided to fuse into a fused Zamasu. And after they fused, well, Goku and Vegeta had trouble facing him. They didn't even do any damage to him, and therefore they decided to fuse as well into Vegito Blue. And they were evenly matched with Zamasu. And that's when they unfused and Zamasu got the upper hand. Then Trunks came in with sword and stabbed him, cut him in half. Then began the Tournament of Power. Universes from 1 to 11 fought, and the only ones left were Jiren, Goku, Frieza, and 17. Yes, Frieza. Goku decided to bring back Frieza to fill in the final spot, and because Frieza was the last fighter they could find, and they had Goku asked Baba to bring him back from hell for 24 hours and bring him back after the tournament ended. So, yeah. I don't know why Goku made that promise. But instead of using the Dragon Balls, Whis did it. Whis brought back Frieza. And then, well, anyway, Goku and Frieza had to team up on Jiren to knock him out. And 17 used the Dragon Balls to bring back all the other universes. Every universe. And now everything's back to normal. Hashtag not normal, because Frieza's still out there and he found 2 other Saiyans, Broly and Paragus. And he's only looking for the Dragon Balls, not to become immortal, because that would just, you know, That wouldn't be fun. He realized that was stupid, so he went for a different wish, which, in my opinion, is way dumber. He wanted to grow taller. Come on, Frieza, become taller? Are you fucking insane, man? Come on. But yeah, he was gonna use the Dragon Balls to become taller. Oh, and yeah, about the Resurrection F thing, Frieza died again. Goku killed him again. Well, the first time it was Trunks. This is all over the place. Moving on. Akame ga Kill. The ending was fucking bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. The ending was fucking bullshit. Fucking Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill. I absolutely loved that anime when I saw it. Like, I was like indulged in that anime. I just had to watch it. I just could not take my eyes off of it. And I've been rewatching it a lot. A lot. And man, it's awesome. The person I talked to who watched Akame ga Kill today doesn't want any spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Well, on to the last one, please. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. My God. What an anime. What a goddamn anime. So much to love about that anime, and so much to hate about it, too. Like, I didn't know I could hate an anime and love it at the same time. I mean, all animes have problems, yeah. But I've never seen an anime as good as My Hero Academia, except for Kill la Kill. But don't tell anybody. Now, let me talk about My Hero Academia, because I'm gonna go on a whole entire tangent about this, like Deku does all the time. Just because, like, except he doesn't talk about random bullcrap. Like, this one's actually gonna be like a full-on conversation about My Hero Academia. So, let's get straight into it. Buckle up, grab some snacks, and let's get ready to talk. Our story begins in Deku's or Izuku Midoriya's child life when he was 5. His friend Katsuki Bakugo had a quirk and he didn't. And he found out, and when Katsuki Bakugo found out that he didn't have a quirk, he started picking on Deku for not having a quirk. They used to be friends at first too. And now because Deku doesn't have a quirk, he's easy to pick on. Like and Deku can't even defend himself because he's quirkless. And this went on for some time. Even throughout middle school, Deku was picked on a lot. But he always looked up to his idol, All Might. And one night when he found out he didn't have a quirk, he asked his mother, I don't know her name, if even because he didn't have a quirk, could he still be like All Might, a hero? And sad truth is, he couldn't. That's just the sad truth of it. He couldn't. And a few years later, Deku got attacked by some kind of sludge monster. And All Might saved him. That's right, All Might, the #1 hero. And All Might was about to make a crazy exit when Izuku Midoriya grabbed his leg and made it to a building. Landed on a building that All Might landed on. And because of that, the sludge monster kind of got out of the tube, and more about that later. But anyway, Deku asked All Might the same question, that even because he's quirkless, could he still be a hero? And All Might said that he couldn't, even though it's good to follow your dreams. Maybe you should follow a dream that is actually like reachable. And that really got to Deku. More on that later. Then Katsuki Bakugo got controlled by that sludge thing, and Deku came running in, and All Might realized that he's got pushed past his limits, I think. I don't freaking know. And then that night, All Might showed up and said that Deku could be a hero, and gave him his quirk, One for All. And when Deku used it the first time, let's just say all of his bones got completely fucked. They got shattered when he was... But there is one thing that he did that got him into UA. Saving Uraraka. Uraraka was trapped under some debris while fighting. And let's just say that while he didn't score any points, he scored rescue points. So he saved Uraraka and got rescue points for it. So, yeah. He got into UA. And he was placed in Aizawa's class. And All Might said that thought that he was screwed because of it, because Aizawa was an asshole apparently. Like, is Aizawa an asshole? Fuck if I know. I don't know. I don't know much about Eraserhead. Yes, Aizawa's Eraserhead. Now, anyway, they were going through a series of tests, and Aizawa said the one who scored last would get expelled. And when Deku threw the ball, Aizawa braced his quirk so he wouldn't break his hand or use his quirk. And then Aizawa let him do it, and Deku focused all that power on a finger. And Bakugo got pissed off about that because, well, he didn't know that Deku... He thought that Deku was hiding the quirk from him, which Bakugo was absolutely oblivious towards. And Bakugo started hating Deku even more than he did before. So that's a thing. And then school life was pretty much normal for the time being. Until near the end of the season. That's when the first villain attack happened. Shigaraki and Karagiri. Karagiri's the portal guy, and Shigaraki's Dusty. Turns people to dust with the quirk of his. And he's covered in hands, so that's a thing. Anyway, Shigaraki has brought an army to the class and looking for All Might. Because his goal is to kill All Might. Because he's the symbol of peace. And when he saw All Might wasn't there, he thought about killing a few people to get his attention. And Eraserhead jumped in and started kicking villain ass. And Karagiri stopped anyone from getting out and teleported everyone to different areas. So the entire class was split up, except some remained at the front. So yeah. The main focus was on Tsu, Deku, and Mineta. And so, yeah. Let's just skip forward. Oh yeah, Ida managed to get out and warn All Might. And because of his warning All Might showed up. And my mind's all blank. When All Might showed up, he was not smiling whatsoever. Mainly, he looked pretty pissed off. I don't know what he was pissed off about. Probably at himself because he didn't know that the villains were attacking and he let people get hurt. Aizawa wasn't even standing a chance against the Nomu, though neither was All Might. It was only when Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku arrived. Kirishima, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku arrived that they managed to get the upper hand. Bakugo was about to blow up Karagiri because he was their escape route. And because Karagiri was, gonna be exploded, he didn't even do anything. And, Bakugo got caught off guard and because he got too cocky and, All Might and the Nomu fought. And it was pretty intense, actually. Nomu got thrown out and All Might was starting to go back to his original form. And he didn't want anyone else to know about it. So, yeah, that's the thing. Moving on to Season 2. Season 2. Good God. Season 2. Where do I even go with this? I don't even know how to explain Season 2. God damn. Season 2 was actually kind of strange. Season 2 wasn't as intense. I think I'm just going to go off with the villain fight for Season 2. Shigaraki tried to get Stain to join them, Hero Killer Stain, and Stain was not interested because he didn't want to kill All Might. He says that All Might's the only one worthy enough to kill him for some reason. Probably because he is thinking that the Hero Society is corrupt. And Stain, I understand where Stain was coming from, but Stain nearly killed Ida's brother. And Ida clearly was pissed off about that, and Ida was fighting Stain for revenge, and Stain thought that was not hero-like. He thinks heroes should help people, not fight villains because they want to. No. Not at all. So, Deku and Todoroki came in, and I don't know, and they had the upper hand. And Todoroki actually, Deku got attacked by a flying Nomu, and Stain saved him. And was about to kill Endeavor, or fight Endeavor, and, kind of bit the dust. One of his broken ribs punctured his lungs, so you'll say he won't be coming back. Moving on to Season 3. Season 3, everyone's recovering. Todoroki, Ida, and Deku, because they got their asses whooped, and they realized that they could not fight villains without a license. So, yeah. So they all went camping for some strange reason to work on their quirks, I guess. The kids who failed still got to go. Mina was one of the people who failed, so that's the thing. She was afraid she wasn't gonna be able to go, but she's there now. And because of that, the villains all attacked. because they were all in one place. I don't know how they didn't find out that they were there. How they found out they were there. There's got to be like some kind of traitor. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Monoma, the copycat. But that's a story for another time. So where was I going with this? Oh, right. The villains attacked, and it was pretty chaotic, really. They were both looking. The villains were after Bakugo the whole time, and because of that, they had to protect Bakugo. Clearly, they failed, and the villains won. The third villain attack was obviously the craziest because they had new allies like Dabi, Toga, Twice, and Compress. Yeah. It was a mess. So, anyway, because of how chaotic it was, Bakugo got captured, taken to the League of Villains. They tried to convince him to join the Villain League. They failed. All Might and the others found him, while Ida, Todoroki, Momo, and Deku and Kirishima made a plan to save Bakugo. And, well, that's where All Might fought All For One again. And All For One is the one who steals quirks. And because All For One fought All Might again, All Might clearly lost One For All. Yeah, basically All For One is the reason that All Might can't use One For All. So, and then he let him, and then he said, "Now it's your turn." And everyone thought that meant it was a warning to the villains, but Deku knew what it meant. It was his turn to be the #1 hero. Well, once he gets done with school and everything. Then came the next thing. The provisional hero license exam. The ones who failed were Bakugo, Todoroki, and some Shinketsu students. And one of the Shinketsu students was Toga in disguise, which was quite bizarre. And after that, the big three came. Well, actually, no, not the big three yet. Bakugo and Deku fought out off campus, and because they fought off campus, they got caught and they were put on probation. And Bakugo's probation was prolonged because it was his idea. And then the big three came in. Mirio fought everybody and knocked them all out. Nobody could even land a single hit on him. Then Mirio took Deku to Night Eyes Agency. And the Night Eyes Agency was going after Overhaul. More on Overhaul later. All the pro heroes joined this agency, joined this alliance because Overhaul is a psycho. He has Eri as a test subject and uses her DNA to make bullets to erase quirks. And he had two villains on his side, Toga and Twice. And during that whole crap, chaos ensued. Like, literal chaos just ensued. And because of all that chaos, Night Eye ended up dying and not surviving. And Eri doesn't know that yet. Probably for the best. And Lemillion was badly injured and lost his quirk while trying to protect Eri, while throughout the entire thing it was all one-sided. And then Overhaul started getting the upper hand. And after all that, Deku used Eri's quirk to his advantage. Well, Eri can't control her quirk. And he had to break his body faster than Eri could rewind. And it was completely one-sided. He destroyed Overhaul. And while Eri was not able to control her quirk, Deku started like losing his it started hurting Deku, and Sue held Eraserhead's Aizawa's head to erase Eri's quirk before she could do too much damage. And yeah, everyone got all patched up except Night Eye because Night Eye died. If only Eri could control her quirk, she'd be able to save Night Eye, but you know, shit happens. And that's where we're at for My Hero Academia. I hope I explained it all right because I probably didn't do too well at explaining. Whatever. So yeah, that's the stream. Peace out. Sorry, this was crappy. Oh my god.